Hey stars, I hope you all are enjoying 2025 so far. Today I will be ranting about how MM2 is slowly dying, so let's get into the video. MM2 is a game where players take on three roles: murderer, sheriff, and innocent. Murderer has to kill everyone, sheriff has to kill the murderer, and innocent has to get the gun if the sheriff dies, or hide away from the murderer. There are tons of maps which randomly shuffle each round. Now, you're probably thinking, what might be causing MM2's downfall? Well, I've come up with a few possible theories. 1. The rise of other popular Roblox games. Here are two examples of games which have rapidly grown on the platform: Dress to Impress and Fish. These two games have massive player counts daily, which is impressive considering that these were very recently created games. My theory is that more people moved on to these games or other games, but most likely these, and soon forgot about MM2. 2. People getting bored. People might be getting bored of the game due to the repetitive game, which I completely understand, honestly, as a person who gets bored easily, because I feel as if it's just the same thing over and over again, but just in a different map. I eventually get bored of it even after playing just a few rounds. 3. The updates. I know that MM2 updates pretty often, but I feel like the updates are a bit repetitive as well, which may be the cause of players leaving. I know that they made a whole new battle pass thing and stuff, but everything feels very similar to last year's update. I wish that they could make one new map for an update that could stay temporarily, just for the holidays, instead of reusing the old ones. But I am no game developer, and I think that Nikilis is probably trying his best. 4. The expensive items. Every time they drop a new set, it's always super expensive, like over 1,000 Robux. And the tiers for the battle pass are so hard to buy. For the Halloween update in 2024, tiers 1 to 20 costed 800 candies, which is the in-game currency. That's already expensive as it is. And then the last tier in the battle pass was 98k candies, which is basically physically not obtainable without spending Robux to buy candies. Players might be leaving the game because of how hard it is to grow your inventory in MM2. And I saved the most likely theory for last. 5. Toxic players. What I mean by this are scammers, hackers, and just toxic people in general. Over the past few months, so many bots started exploiting in MM2 servers, and it's getting out of hand. I even have footage of me joining a server filled with exploiting bots who were farming for coins. These bots are probably farming for those black market MM2 sites like luger.gg. There are also lots of toxic people on MM2 who say "ez" after every round, acting like they don't have sweaty hands. And I understand why someone would leave Square Millimeter because of this. Because I can't even play a single game without seeing at least one bot exploiting or one person being toxic. Those are basically all the theories I've come up with. If you have any other theories, then let me know in the comments, and I will try to notice all of you. Moving on to my thoughts about this. Coming from a person who used to play MM2 every single day, I'm afraid to say that MM2 is slowly dying. But I believe that there are a ton of valid reasons as to why people might leave this game. Probably in like a year or a few months or so, MM2's player count is probably going to go down massively if we don't do something. So here are some things which you could do as a player to prevent MM2 from dying. Report any exploiters, toxic people, and scammers. You could spread positivity to make Square Millimeter a less toxic game. A small compliment can definitely go a long way, not only to help prevent the game from dying, but it could also make the other player happy. If you see an issue bug in the game, then give feedback in the official MM2 Discord server. I think there is a way to give feedback, but I'm not sure. You can help the new players. It doesn't necessarily mean giving them knives or guns for free. It basically means welcoming them and giving them tips so that they can enjoy the game. Please encourage others to do so as well. Anyways, that's all for the video. By stars, smiley face.